Hello guys, and welcome back to the Allied campaign on Sudden Strike 4. Today we're going to be taking on Operation Market Garden. The mission description is as follows. Operation Market Garden, Arnhem Bridge. With British plans to end the war by Christmas 1944, Operation Market Garden's goal was to open up a way into Germany's industrial heart through the Netherlands, utilising several strategically key bridges over the Rhine that would be taken by Allied airborne divisions in a swift strike, forming a corridor. It was the greatest airborne operation to date. The operation was started on the 17th of September 1944, and initially several objectives between the Eindhoven and Nijmegen were captured, but soon the Allied attack and the paratroopers behind enemy lines got bogged down by a fast enemy response. German forces managed to sabotage several bridges to halt Allied advance, and by 25th of September the momentum was lost and the offensive stopped. Before their evacuation, British forces at the last intact bridge, the road bridge at Arnhem, held their position heroically against an overwhelming force after the nearby rail bridge and pontoon bridge were disabled. So this is probably going to be a defensive mission, in which case we'll probably stick with the support doctrine and try and get some sandbags and stuff for our tanks and equipment. So let's take it off the shell dispersion, we'll put it onto sandbag covers and reinforce sandbag bunkers. We now have 6 stars to work with, so we can get both. That should do nicely.
Take and hold the bridges over the Rhine.
So there is one objective, and that is to take and hold the bridges over the Rhine. However, I don't feel that that's going to be all we're getting up to in this one. Let's start the mission.
Lieutenant Colonel, your unit will advance along the river and capture key bridges. Ready for battle. First, move out and secure the railway bridge. Understood, sir.
Right.
Ready for battle.
Let's go and secure the railway bridge.
Infantry on the move. Ready for battle. Orders? Yes. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
We do have some Bren carriers.
Medic reporting.
We're probably just going to make use of this
Medic
cornfield.
Yes.
We'll wait until all of our troops have arrived.
Infantry on the move. Truck reporting for duty. On the way. Ready for battle.
Let's go, let's
Moving
take
to
it.
where you need.
Truck reporting for duty. Sir, the railway bridge seems to be gone. The Jerrys blew it up just when we arrived. Hostile units, there. All right, proceed further east. Capture the pontoon bridge the Jerrys built. Ready, sir. Any orders, sir?
We have to
Medic
capture
moving.
this pontoon bridge now. I guess time is of the essence, so let's get going.
Infantry moving.
We'll move on to this sort of orchard.
Infantry, target in sight. Infantry moving. Truck reporting for duty.
And we have lots of infantry ahead of us up here that we need to take care of.
Medic reporting.
Ready for battle.
Reporting for duty.
Make sure that the medics can do their job.
Moving.
Looks like they are.
Any orders?
Fantastic.
Moving.
I love the sound of these guns. Very cool.
Truck reporting for duty.
Let's
Medic
make sure that we
reporting.
don't leave any
Anyone
men
injured?
behind.
Reporting for duty.
Transport ready. Medic! Infantry moving.
More infantry coming from the top now.
Moving. Need medical assistance? Anyone injured? Got it.
Let's go get these guys up before we leave.
Yes. I'm hit!
Come on, get him up.
Any
Great,
orders, sir?
let's go.
Transport ready. Come on!
Awaiting orders.
Infantry on the move.
Anyone injured?
Transport ready.
Orders.
On the way.
The main idea is just to keep pushing through the orchard and the
Infantry on the move.
cornfield and stuff so that we can avoid enemy units.
Awaiting orders.
Ready for battle. Yes.
Reporting for duty.
Make sure we keep pushing up.
Moving, sir.
Yes, sir. Anti-tank moving.
Reporting for duty.
Infantry moving.
Yes, sir. Hurry up! Target in sight.
Ready, sir. Infantry
Make sure we
on-
spread out here.
Wounded.
Commander, these
Wow.
blasted Germans
That mortar
dismantled their pontoon
wrecked my
bridge,
brain carrier there.
We may still have a last chance to cross over. Advance quickly further east and assault the main road bridge.
On the way.
Need medical assistance?
sir. Anti-tank moving.
Ready, sir.
Reinforcements arrive.
Yes, sir.
Hostile unit spotted.
Enemy destroyed.
Transport ready.
Yes. Anti-tank moving.
Infantry
Let's move
moving.
down and take on the mortar that's here. Those gun sounds are really beefy actually.
Transport ready.
It'd be nice if we could capture enemy mortars.
Yes, sir.
Apparently we cannot, which is a shame. We have some more reinforcements, so let's bring them
Hostile
up.
unit spotted.
Yes. Orders. Infantry moving.
Might be worth getting
Orders.
a couple of men to
Yes,
get
sir.
into the half track
Come
there.
on.
Yes. Infantry on the move.
Orders?
Infantry ready. Affirmative.
And we'll bring that along with us.
Truck reporting for duty.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, so let's
Infantry
bring
on the
the
move.
group 1 up.
Reporting for duty. Orders. Moving.
Transport ready. Truck reporting for duty.
Need medical assistance?
Come on.
Any
Group
orders,
3
sir?
can
Transport ready.
continue to follow.
Truck
Going
reporting
to add
for
that
duty.
to group 2 rather
Reporting for
than
duty.
group 1. We have to
Infantry
push
move.
up
Target
through
in
the
sight.
town in order to
Yes.
actually take the bridge.
Awaiting orders.
So let's do that.
Infantry moving.
Transport ready.
Reporting for duty. Anyone injured?
Awaiting orders.
On the way.
So many buildings here, I'm half expecting to get ambushed at some point.
Yes, sir.
Infantry
Okay, let's
moving.
try and get into this building here.
Awaiting orders.
Come on.
And they all
Any orders,
surrendered.
sir?
Okay,
Yes.
Yes.
it works.
Machine gun.
Reporting for duty.
Orders.
Yes, sir.
Orders? Moving to where you need me.
Any orders, sir.
Machine gun
Cool.
moving.
Any orders, sir?
Infantry moving.
This guy here
Orders.
doing? Is he not part of a group?
Any orders, sir.
be
Anti-tank
added to
soldier
group 1.
reporting for duty.
Infantry moving.
Medic moving. Medic moving.
Truck reporting for duty.
Affirmative.
Hostile units!
There's no way that we're going to have to, like, defend halfway across the bridge. I think we're going to have to defend at this end of the bridge, honestly.
Ready, sir.
Infantry on the move.
Truck reporting for duty. Hurry up.
Yes.
Got it.
Reporting for duty.
Come on.
Got a massive attack move going on at the moment. All the units taking their sweet time to get up those stairs, that's for sure.
Call HQ immediately, Private.
Hostile unit spotted.
I think we're going to have to just fall
Sorry,
back.
sir, but the radio stopped receiving altogether. It's got to be beat to hell. Yes, sir.
Reporting for duty.
Men, we're withdrawing. Fall back and move right into those buildings on the double.
Reporting for duty.
We'll get Group 4 to the right side. Actually, get Group
Jolly
4 into
good.
there.
We
We'll
make
have
our
Group 1 on
stand
the
here,
right.
gents. Expect a tough assault.
Have an
On the way.
anti-tank soldier in there.
Yes, sir.
How many people can we fit in these
Anti-tank
bunkers?
soldier ready. Anti-tank ready for battle. Awaiting orders. Infantry reporting for duty.
Orders.
Probably a good idea to have
Medic
as many as
reporting.
possible in
Need
there.
medical assistance.
Have the mortars down here because they can
Infantry
do
on
their
the
job
move.
from
Brace
there.
yourselves. They're coming.
Reporting for duty.
They're coming from both sides? It's just
Yes,
cheating.
sir.
Towing the gun.
Affirmative. Fire! Fire!
Yes, sir. Infantry
Just
on
have a
the
few
move.
more men getting there.
Infantry ready.
Couple men getting on the other side as
Infantry
well.
on the move. Affirm.
Any orders, sir? Awaiting orders. Orders.
Climbing.
Ready, sir.
Ready, sir.
Any men that aren't in buildings?
Ready, sir.
Orders.
Orders. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Ready for
They
battle.
have a rifleman get into that bunker there.
Need medical assistance? Yes, sir.
Oh, look at this, it's
Medical
mental.
Reporting. Reporting for duty.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Got it. Got it.
Await.
For king and country.
Yes.
Truck reporting for
Oh,
duty.
I'm loving this mission.
Truck reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty.
This is a solid British mission, this is.
Orders. Orders.
Infantry on the move.
Right
Ready
up
for
my
battle.
street.
Moving. Infantry on the move.
Any orders, sir?
Towing the
They
gun.
have us surrounded. Try that radio again, Private.
I'm sorry, sir. This piece of junk just won't bloody work.
Awaiting orders.
Oh my. That building's being hit very hard by a mortar of some sort.
Anyone injured?
Orders. Ready for battle. Infantry ready. Yes.
Got my bandages ready.
Transport
If we
ready.
can take out that mortar. There he
Fire
is.
at the target.
Ready, sir.
He's hitting that building
Yes, sir.
very hard.
Bullseye.
Awaiting orders. Any orders, sir?
Do we have another medic that can go pick that guy up? I'm not sure we do.
The target.
Yes, sir.
Might have to move house.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Anti-tank moving.
Yes. Ready, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Transport ready.
Any orders, sir?
At least we've got anti-tank in both of these bunkers.
Yes, sir.
We're just ignoring this half track, which is nice. Not anymore.
Drive is damaged.
Any orders, sir? Orders. Reporting for duty.
Not sure these guys are doing too much.
Come on.
Medic reporting.
Moving, sir.
Oh, poor chap surrendered. I had to eventually. What a crazy mission. I think it could have been a little bit more in depth, honestly, than just what happened. But either way, very cool. Very much enjoyed that. They could have had, I think, though, more of like a larger map, made the mission a bit more, have a bit more substance. But I'm all for a very patriotic British mission. That certainly tickled my fancy. I'll give you guys that much. So, 2 stars. I'll take it.
Thursday, September 28th, 1944. Up to now, it was incredible how well thought out and prepared everything was. As maniacal and chaotic as the battles themselves seemed, we could trust that there was a higher plan, that everything was pushing forward towards it. I'm not so sure about that. My men were bogged down in Nijmegen, but the real heroic effort was further up north in Arnhem. Last night, I met Willem, a boy who's working for the Dutch resistance. He told me about the valiant efforts of our British allies who took the Arnhem bridges. He spoke about them like heroes or gods. They were holding the bridge against the German attacks for days, and lost hardly any men. They must have had a brilliant commander. There was a childish glee in his voice when he told me how the British had defended the bridge. Their approach would have made Bradley proud, although I doubt they followed his writings. It seems our advance into Germany has encountered its first major setback. Ideally, we should have already crossed the mighty Rhine, marching towards Berlin. But instead, we keep fighting for the bridges over its little tributaries. I understand the importance of getting supply routes, but still I can't help but feel for my men. I hope this is all worth the effort.
And that's Operation Market Garden complete. So, that was pretty epic. Obviously, I probably should have been using the infantry doctrine for that one, because there was no vehicles or anti-tank guns or anything that we captured that we could have maybe used. So yeah, I think doing that again with the infantry doctrine is a definite possibility, but either way, next time round we're going to be moving on to the Battle of the Bulge. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.